going live. Are we live? Come on, give me live. Yes, it looks like we are live. Looks like I'm pulling funny faces just to test the screen there. I'm just looking at the weird bit on the screen. Hello, everyone. It looks like we are live. Excellent. So, welcome back to another episode of GameHammer Live Games. So, we are going to be testing again the Amstrad CPC. Now, we had a load of excellent donations from Sir Patrick Furlong. I'm just going to move the Commodore out the way because I need to open the drawer where all of the games are. So, first of all, we'll say a big hello and thanks to Sir Patrick Furlong. Hello, Rich Stevenson. Hello, Jason Plevin. And hello, Blogos Pow. My goodness, that's a coincidence. I was just watching the Ashens Norwich Game Festival talk about Blogos Pow, and that was fun. So, let's get these games out and ready. So, we have a fair amount of them. I mean, I could show you them, but you've seen a pile of discs before. I thought we would start off with The Great Escape, which apparently, because I was up all night watching the complete farce that's going on in America, I've got very poor coordination today. Let's get that. So we have The Great Escape, which escaped from my hand. So let's give this a try. Chief 89, hi there. Yes, let's move the Commodore out the way. Well, it was in the way of the drawers, you know. You've got to make sure that your Commodore isn't in front of your drawers. Otherwise, ooh. So let's move on to the big screen and see what we've got on here. I'm not giving it a kick. Oh. That does not sound good. Drive read fail. See what happens if we do CPM. Failed to load boot sector. Oh dear. So it looks like The Great Escape has escaped. Yeah. Okay, let's try the other side. Because you never know. It could just... This really doesn't like it. Now this is going to be an issue that we have in the future on some of these programs. Magnetic media doesn't last forever. We've had a very good run. These are almost 40 years old. Okay, yeah, so we got the first part and then it didn't work for the rest. Right, we're going to have to... Well, this is from 1986, so it's like 30 odd years old now. 35 this year. My goodness. Played this on my Spectrum. Great game, says Jason. That's a shame about that one. Let's put it that way. It's a shame. So I'm going to put that aside because there's not much we can do with it. Oh, and just as a quick thing, the cable for the Commodore has arrived, so I'll be setting that up later on. And then we'll be able to start doing lots of fun and games with the Commodore. So, since we can't use that, let me just quickly bring up the... where is it? Where's my games stuff? Give me the games. Give me the games. We're going to check out The Great Escape. I'm assuming that it's an arcade-style game. Arcade games... It'll be under G. So I'm just going to try and bring it up. There's a fair amount of games in G, but we're nearly there. Oh, come on. Apparently it's not. Oh well. I was going to try and put it onto the GoTech, the floppy drive, but it's not where I expected it to be, so I'm going to just not. We'll do it another time. But you know, isometric adventure game, The Great Escape. You'd have thought it would have been in Ah, if it's an isometric adventure game, it'll be in adventure games, won't it? So let's go through these again until I can get back to the main menu. Up to Grisor, so it shouldn't be long. Just give me a second, guys. Normally we wouldn't have to do this, and I wouldn't even look at this machine until we need Galactic Plague. I thought I had it there. Oh, come on. Where's the dot? I can't. Sorry, guys. We'll do that another time. Let's just get on. We've got some others, though. It's not like we're missing games. The Magnificent Seven. We'll come back to Great Escape another time. Yes, Sir Patrick has downsized his collection. A second one that won't work. What? Drive A disc missing. Okay. 2 in a row that don't work. That doesn't sound right to me. Okay, we need to now test whether the disk drive has gone with a known good. Chips challenge. This worked yesterday. If this doesn't work, right, run disk. Hello to Cartsman and Neutrino Fire. How are you guys doing? Right, so Chips challenge is working, which means that our test of a known good disk is passed. So, we know that the drive isn't messing up. Because my first thought was, oh my goodness, the drive is messing up. There's got to be an issue with the drive belt and things like that. Things that often cause loading issues. So, we can now go back to what we were doing. Because that is the big test. And always do that. It's one of the things that I absolutely try to drum into people about retro. Always have a known good for a test. Tape drives, disk drives, make sure that the drive is actually working before you start saying things are going wrong. So, we're on to the Magnificent Seven. We got up to this yesterday. We had Cobra and Arkanoid. We didn't play... Jason says mouldy discs. They shouldn't be. The mouldy shouldn't really get in, but we'll hope for not. So first of all, we got Head Over Heels and Yaya Kung Fu. We tried out Cobra and Arkanoid. Wow. That's not what I expected to happen. Okay, let's try the other side. Apparently Head Over Heels didn't want to learn. Head Over Heels is great. Let's see if this works. What we got in this? Short Circuit, Frankie, the greatest... Oh, well, let's try the Great Escape. Right, here we are. We got the Great Escape, so I didn't need to faff on. Neutrino says, loved that disc magazine you did. Thank you. I will be doing another one. I'm on trying to write it, but unfortunately all of my emulators stopped working, which means it's a bit of a problem to actually do anything. Okay. Right, so this is, because it's isometric, the best way to play these is to hold the joystick at a kind of angle. Time to wake up. Yeah, well, I'm already up, so... This is weird. I have no idea what we're doing. And that bell is just ringing and ringing and ringing. Someone should make an isometric joystick. You know what? That would be cool if you could do that. That would be really good. I'm going in here because I don't like that alarm. You do know if you're caught, it's straight to the cooler. Yeah, well... Right. Can I interact with this guy? Why is that bell ringing? What's in these? Oh, there's something next to his bed. Can we nick it? Nothing, nothing just works. I don't know what I'm doing and it's just the bell's ringing. I don't like this game. I'll have to try it out later on. Firing up to pick up. Well, that's just stupid. Let's try something else. Press snooze. It's time to get up. 5 more minutes, Mummy. You're in prison. 5 more minutes, God, Mummy. Let's try whiz ball. Wow, look at the graphics on this one. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. So graphical. Never seen CPC Whizball. No, and you still haven't. What else we got? Short Circuit. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this. I don't know what we're doing on it. So, it's very nice looking though. More input. Input. Don't know what we're doing. Patrick says, never played this one. No, I never saw it in the shops back in the day. Oh, wow. This is really responsive. This is lovely. Looks good, responds well. Wow, a room with nothing in it. Did we just come through a locked door? Pass needed to... Right, so we've just come through a door that we can't get back through. Reminds me a little bit of Covert Action. Have you ever played Sid Meier's Covert Action? Great game. Played it a lot on PC back in the day and it was wonderful. Pass needs to open the door. Rich Stevenson says, looks very nice. I'm sure I saw that David Thorpe did the graphics. He did some great artwork back in the day. He's done great artwork. If this is David Thorpe, he's done really well. Keys needed to open the door. So we've got a standard graphic adventure puzzle game here, really, haven't we? We're supposed to interface with the first computer and download 1 or 2 abilities like search. Oh, well, in that case, we've kind of messed up, haven't we? We're just going to have a wander around then and see what happens. It's not a huge game from what I can see because we can't go any further through this office. I believe there's hidden mini games. That's cool. Right, so we're supposed to interface with computers, but how? Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. It's interesting. We're certainly going to come back to it because that is a apparently escape is pause. That is actually really good fun. Fire and right if I just tried that. I didn't do anything. See, this is the problem with a lot of retro games. They make things a little bit too tricky for you to just pick up and play. Now, we also have here The Pawn and the Guild of Thieves. I know that these are amazing text adventures, so I'm going to put them aside. Like I said yesterday, we're going to have a text adventure special one day. And I think it's going to be really nice and fun. So I'm going to put aside the really good old text adventures. we're going to have a choice of which ones we play, and it'll be nice. Let's have a look at what else we've got. So we've got the System 3. We tried these out yesterday. I have pawn, as in P-A-W-N, as in chess pawn. Right, so we got down now to the, that's the pile that we were looking at yesterday. So we need to move, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right, so let me grab these. These are the main bulk of what I want to have a look at today, and it's going to be fun. So, the first up, we have from Argonaut Software, who you might remember as Star Fox. We have Star Glider. So they had a real star thing going on, didn't they? And they also did they do the? Did they also do the, what's the word? Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, or was that someone else? I can't remember. So, we've got, I suppose we're an SG. Neutrino Fire says, where did you get your discs from? The ones that we're going through today were donated to the collection, which, of course, has begun to become a museum at some point. Hopefully not too many years away now, by Sir Patrick Furlong, who is in the chat. So thank you again to Sir Patrick. Okay, Star Glider, written by Real Time Games Software Limited. Game copyright Argonaut Software, published by Rainbird Software. Wow, it's gone through 3 different people. So, control keyboard, define keys, cursor type for moving, speed control keyboard. Well, we're going to define the keys, because otherwise I won't know what we're doing. Fire laser is space. Up, down, left, right. Accelerate and decelerate. Launch missile is L. Since that's right underneath. Okay. Super missile is S. And the rear scanner is R. Okay, so here we go. Change these keys. No. So we are going to try and play the game. What the? You can stop right now with that immediately firing at us. What did I do? TV guided missile. Yes, go for it. Hit the ornithopter. Oh, we missed it. No. Come on. We need to hit it. There's some other stuff. There's some nasty people over there. It was in red. Oh, we missed. What's that? Shoot at it, shoot. Did I get him? No. Oh, this is a good game. I like this. Oh, yeah, I like this. Get him. Yes. Ah! We got hit with a pyramid. Is that guy throwing pyramids at us? You can stop firing them off us right now. They look like the Go-Old command ships from Starcade SG-1. I was just watching that last night while waiting for updates on what was going on in America, so that was fun. I think we're about... Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, because I'm pretty sure we just flew through a building, which is never a good thing for you. Did he engage Cloak, or did I just miss that? He just disappeared. Someone's shooting at us. I can't get the... This is a good game, but the control setup is wrong. I should not be pressing up to move the plane upwards. It should be down. I should be... Otherwise, it's like... Should we fire a missile at that guy? Come on. Fire a missile. I haven't got any missiles. Did I use up my one missile? Well, we're kind of screwed then, aren't we? Oh, this is fun. I should be pressing down to go up because it's flight controls. I mean, you can kind of get used to it, but flight controls, you press down to go up. Not up to go up. That's just wrong. So anyone who's ever flown a plane or used a flight simulator will get really confused with old games like this. You should invert Y. As this. You know, there was a study on that not long ago, on why people invert the controls, and the study came back with what everyone who inverts controls has ever said. It's because that's how flight simulators work, and we're all used to it. So they spent money researching something that we'd already told them was right. Rich Stevenson says 3D Star Wars was a really popular game at the time, and this was another take on it. Yeah, and it's really good. Although I'm not sure why we've got a lot of ornithopters here. They're looking... Whoa! They just keep disappearing. Am I shooting them or are they just disappearing? I don't know what's going on here. Retro Mickey says, which game are we playing? This is Starglider. This is excellent. I believe there was like a booklet or something that came with it as well if you got the box set. I keep seeing it turn up on eBay every now and again. People charging silly money for the complete thing with the book. So, if you have a copy, you could be in for a good windfall if you were to put it on eBay, because it seems to go for quite a price. Whoa. Can we get this guy? Can we get this guy? Come on. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit him. Hit him. Yes. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. This is great. Rich Stevenson says, look at the radar. I think the shop disappearing and moving on your radar. Yes, could be. It just feels weird when the ornithopters, the ones that are flapping their wings to fly, which is what ornithopter means, flapping wing. It just seems weird that they just disappear. It's like they're engaging a cloak or something. They look a little bit like Klingon birds of prey, don't they? Come here. Come here, thing clearly ripped from Elite. Come here. Stop moving! I can't hear you if you move. That's terrible. He didn't want to get shot. I can't blame him for that, but I'm going to anyway. If I shoot the legs, does this thing fall over? No. Oh my goodness, the animation is amazing. That is brilliant. This is a great game. Guys, we are definitely having a full-length GameHammer review of this sometime. Oh, it's brilliant. I'm loving it. Now it's in green. That ornithopter really does look, when its wings are down, like a Klingon bird of prey. Again, gone. Just disappeared. And it's back. What the... It's got a cloak, hasn't it? Hit it. Now there's two of them. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Guys, you've got to try this. Get yourself a copy of Starglider on an emulator or a disc or whatever. It's fantastic. I wasn't expecting something quite this good. I thought it would be interesting and pretty good because it, like I say, it goes for a fair amount on eBay. But wow, well, boxed complete it goes a fair amount. But this is just so good. Again, they're cloaking. The radar doesn't seem to indicate that they've gone anywhere. Are they the legs of a thing, or is it a tower or what? There he is again. Get him, get him, get him. Whoa. Oh my goodness, get him. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes. Hit him, hit him, hit him again. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Get him, get him, get him. Come on. How many times do I have to hit this guy? Yeah. Rich remembers everyone raving about this the first time it was released. I can see why. This is good. This is really good. I'm enjoying this an awful lot. Going through the towers replenishes energy. Right, so it's a bit like Star Fox. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people over here. I think they don't want me around here. They're really going for it. You can stop shooting me anytime. I've got no shots left. Oh dear. Yeah, I've lost the ability to shoot. The same as you do in Star Wars, yeah. Did Star Fox team get inspiration from this? Retro Mickey, it's by the guys who did Star Fox. This is brilliant, but I can't shoot anyone anymore. So I'm not sure what to do. If I press S, what happens? What if I press R? They were the other keys, weren't they? Oh, well. That's a lot of fun. We're definitely having a proper full GameHammer episode on this. Wow. I knew it would be good. I didn't expect it to be this good. But we're going to move on because that was... Oh, I had a lot of fun with that. I think that came across, didn't it? So next up we have Operation Wolf. Now, if I remember correctly, this one will be a bit frenetic. Right, we're run disc. Right, so Rich says, see the green head in the tower, shoot that. I think you have to shoot all the tower heads for the level to be completed. Fair enough. I will have to look up the manual before I come back to it, because I want to know. That was good, and I want to know how that goes. Right. If I remember correctly, you really kind of need a light gun to play this properly. But we're going to play the game anyway. Operation initiated. Rescue hostages. Right, so I probably shouldn't shoot the hostages, but I might do anyway, because I'm that kind of frenetic shooty person. Operation map. Communication setup. Communication setup. Cut off. What? Okay. Apparently we didn't have a joystick setup, so we're just going to shoot everyone. No! Poof, 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 poof. This is great. I'd have preferred it if I didn't... Oh, so the blue guys aren't the hostages. I had stopped shooting at them because I thought they were hostages. You have sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished here. Well, you don't need to apologise. Yeah. Operation map. Communication setup. Cut off the enemy's communications. 7 magazines and something else. Apparently I wasn't supposed... Oh, there's a helicopter! Shoot the helicopter! Apparently I'm not supposed to shoot the medics. No one said anything about not shooting the medics. No one said that. No one told me. I can't be held to blame for that. They said don't shoot the hostages, not the medics. And quite frankly, if you're walking through the middle of a war zone and essentially looking like two guys holding a sheet glass window, then you've got to expect this. This is a really tough game. Am I dead? Yes. Patrick says, Zoe, how heartless. They were in the way. Enter your name. No, I don't want to. That's a good fun game. I love this game. It's a lot of fun, but it's frenetic. And I really think it's done best with a light gun. But what I recall not being great is hard driving. Now this game is about driving hard. So let's have a look. We might come back to Operation Wolf. It's a lot of fun. Disk memload 1281. Okay, so there's 2 different versions. Let's see how this goes. Hard driving. Control keys R, Q, A. Gear up. Good. Right. I'll use a joystick. How would you use a joystick for 6 controls? Space sensor, steering. Drive on left or right. Well, drive on the left because we're correct. Loading 128K version. Beep beep. Oh, it's still doing it. It's okay. Now, if you mention Operation Wolf to Jen, my wife, she kind of likes it. She had real good memories of it. as a kid playing in the arcades. But the one she always remembers is Gangster Town. And I will get a copy of that with a light gun sometime to play that, because she adored Gangster Town. Hard Driving is a revolutionary driving simulation combining an accurate model of race car handling with true 3D graphics. You can't get closer to the thrill of real racing without a fireproof suit. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, you know, guys. Let's get into this. Do we want auto or must... Well, we're going to use stick. Of course we're going to use stick. Tried this one with a mouse and it wasn't bad. That's interesting. Okay, so immediately I am pulled to one side and spin off. Wow, the controls are really, really fiddly on this. Oof. Turn left! And centering this spin. Wow, this is bad. This is so bad. Centering the steering wheel does nothing. It doesn't do it. Whoa! This is so bad. Oh my goodness, slow down. I'm not off-road, I was on the road. What are you... Oh my goodness. Where's the ground gone? I've just driven through a sign. What the hell? Slow down, man. Slow down. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. I knew it wasn't going to be great, but my goodness. You can't accelerate and steer at the same time. It just won't let you. Right, so centering the steering wheel does sometimes work. The handling is so sensitive. Oh my goodness, it's awful. Like, seriously. It feels like you're driving on ice. That's how bad this is. It's really... Oh... I should probably increase gear. Might give me a better chance. No, if I increase gear, I automatically smash into nothing. There was nothing there. And then apparently on the replay, a car drove through me. I'm sorry, but why is that my fault if he drove through me? That just doesn't seem fair. Holy crap, this is... It's... I get what they're going for with this one. I really do. But there's certain things where it's just like, you know, it's not right. And, wow. Let's move on. Let's really move on. Oh, my goodness. Oh. There's a guy outside pushing it. Oh, it's the postman. It's a postman. He's got a cart. Here we go, run this. Rich says some games should be left back in the 80s. Yeah, I mean, even the PlayStation 2 version of Hard Driving is not good. It's just one of those games that just didn't work. I'm thinking something's gone wrong here. Because it's not meant to look like that. Let's try that again. Right, it's in properly. Run disk. Let's see what happens this time. See if it loads. Yeah, it's loaded this time. Okay. Driller Federation Security Input Station. Name Leslie Skerritt. Mission classified. Regarding Federation briefing, page 14, linked into word 6. I don't have the manual, so I'm going to say B for bum. We just typed bomb into for password protect and it got sick of us and put us back to the starting screen. Oh well, we'll come back to Driller another time. Now we've got Dark Force here, and it says Nightbreed, the action game. Now Patrick said this one might not work, if I remember correctly from yesterday, so we'll see what happens. Chief89 says, I was somewhat puzzled back then by some games having these way simpler and somewhat similar graphics and only learned about lazy specky ports through the internet like a decade later. Ah, yeah. Somebody just fell... No, it's fine. Oh, here it is. Oh, right. Yeah, specky ports was something that the magazines talked about occasionally, and that's where I found the term. And it's basically all down to just not having the budget. Which, unfortunately, as bad as it sounds, I can understand. The Amstrad sold about 8 million units worldwide. And it's just how it is. So it wasn't the priority that we Amstrad fans would have liked it to have been. And there's nothing we can do about that. The simple fact is, they weren't going to get a huge amount of revenue in compared to the other systems, so they didn't put as much time and expense into making the games for it. We got games because we could port them from the Spectrum, otherwise we wouldn't have got games. And it's as simple as that. I don't like that. I think it's not great, but, you know, it's just how it is. Rich says, publishers want to get as many versions out at the same time. Yeah, but they also don't want to be spending more on creating the thing than they're going to get back in. And it's just how it is. I don't like it, but there we are. So, what we got here? Christmas crackers. We have Snowplow, Snap, Crimble Castle, Jetpack Santa, Pull the Cracker, or Name the Carol. Yeah. Easier to develop the Spectrum version first, then port it, and that's exactly it. Sometimes there would be a little extra time, and they could put a few more colours in and maybe snazz it up a bit. But a lot of the time, you got a week or two to put out a game, so you ported it, and you made sure it worked, and that was it. And we got games. You've got to remember, guys, let's move on to the big thing. You've got to remember, guys, a lot of the 8-bit systems failed for a very specific reason. They weren't getting the software out there, so no one wanted to develop for it because the market wasn't going to be there. People were looking at it and thinking, well, there's no software, so I won't buy that. I will go and buy another system instead. So, if no one's buying the system because there's no software, do you put software out for a very small market? Most businesses wouldn't. So, the Amstrad and the MSX, both being Z80 machines, got Spectrum ports because it was quick and simple to port the stuff over. So we got software. And at the end of the day, we enjoyed good games. We didn't need the immense graphics. It would have been nice. And we certainly would have loved it if companies had shown what the CPC could do more often than they actually did. But we got stuff. And a lot of systems didn't. So, yeah. So, let's get back to the games. Rant over. Today's rant has been brought to you by Zoe Kirk-Robinson. Rich Stevenson says, the ones I did, which were not ports, Patrick, were developed from scratch as I didn't have the specky source code. Nice. Nice, well done. And that's really good. So what have we got here? Christmas crackers. Let's start with Snowplow. I don't expect these to be too great, you know. I think they're going to be more like type-ins, because I have a feeling this comes from Computing with the Amstrad magazine, which always had those massive, like, feature type-ins. Remember Spider's Web and things like that. So, that's a nice technique they've got for the drop shadow on the Snowplow. Winter's here at last, and there has been a fall of snow overnight. As chief car park attendant, it's up to you to clear the car park of snow ready for the Christmas shoppers. Oh my goodness. So AZ, left and right. Fortunately, you have a mini melter snowplow, which scoops up snow in no time at all. Watch out for the pond, the flower beds, and rocks. They will ruin it if you're not careful. Okay, let's try this. Wow! Oh my goodness! This looks a hell of a lot better than I expected it to. It's basically Advanced Lawnmower Simulator with better graphics, but it's... Actually, this is not bad at all. This is better than I was expecting it to be, I'll tell you that. You know, they don't have to be immense AAA titles to be fun. This has got a bit of charm to it. Ah! Ah, this looks like a take on Hover Bother. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? I kind of like this. Why? I could see it coming. Why did I drive into that? If it's Real Reader says this is cute, might be written in BASIC. I think it probably is. Or if it's not, it's compiled BASIC. You're sacked. You cleared 0 car parks but scored 88. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is a BASIC game. They've also turned off Control Shift Escape. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where's Snow? Snowplow is, yeah. Load Snowplow. Hi Alex, look. How are you doing? Yeah, it's using machine code because it's loading the graphics and sprites and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a mixture of machine code and that's interesting. It's got some new RSXs. Look, bar sprite, bar select, and I saw bar move earlier on. Bar flush. This is using its own special stuff. So it's a bit more. It's a bit more than I expected, actually. That is quite special. So, yeah, we've got something interesting on this. This is definitely not what I was expecting. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. Did I just run disk? Why is it bringing up Snowplow again? Now I'm confused. Run disk. If I run disk, I shouldn't load Snowplow. It should load the disk, the menu. Unless I ran Snow. I don't know. You only typed run. Right, that explains it. So, let's try snap. What we got for snap? This is a variation on the card game Snap, played with Christmas cards. The cards are thrown one by one onto the table. To win a point, press a key when the top card is the same as the previous one. If you press a key when they're not the same, your opponent will get the point. You can play against a friend or play against the Amstrad. Use the spacebar when playing alone, or space and enter if there are 2 players. 1 or 2 players. 1. Name Bumface. Here we go. So, Bumface versus Amstrad. Please wait while I shuffle the cards. Get ready. You need glasses, Bumface. I shouldn't laugh so much, but I really enjoyed that. That was funny. Well done, Bumface. It's the little things in life that really do it for you. It's starting to slow down, isn't it? Amstrad's beating me here. Well done, Bumface. Can we win? Probably not. I like how it's inverting the colours as well, just to give you a bit more difference. I'm not sure my reaction times are great today. I feel like I'm fading out. My biggest issue is I spent most of the night watching what was going on in America, so now I'm kind of... Oh, the Amstrad got there first. So I'm really exhausted. Good. My goodness, I just couldn't stop watching what was going on there. The place was just falling apart. Hopefully it's going to get better. Can't get much worse. Come on. Please wait while I show... Well, this is a fun one. Rich Stevenson says, the machine code functions have just created some more basic functions, such as sprite. Yeah, but they've done it well, and that's what really works for stuff like this. It gives you that extra little bit, which means it just runs that a bit nicer. Run disk. So Snap's alright. It's a basic style of game, but it works, and that's what you want. So let's see what happens. What else we've got? So, Crimble Castle. Rich says, that really is a poor game. Must be written in basic, then plotting of the cards is really slow. Yeah, it's not great. Enter Crimble Castle at your own risk. Yes, Christmas Crimble. What are we going to be finding here? Is this going to be some kind of action game? Keyboard game, joystick game, instructions, high score. Well, we're going to go with the joystick because I like playing joystick sometimes. Instructions. Many centuries in the past, the little-known Middle-earth settlement of Grange was at war against the massed forces of the Dark Alliance. It's really hard to read this font. For many long years, the war took its toll of both the Grange Elite Guard and the population of the settlement. As the population sank, the threat of a defeat was becoming an ever-increasing possibility. Press space. I don't need a story. I want to know what we're doing. You enter the castle with only your wits and a limitless supply of red rocks. These kill ordinary monsters, but have to be thrown while you are running so as to put enough force back. Okay, so basically you have to run and shoot. So, red rock cider, that's what we're firing. Littered around the castle are a number of objects which will either boost your score or which can be used in your quests. Space pick up and drop. Oh, fire. Okay. So space picks up and drop. So we're going to have a joystick game. Okay. Oh, right. The joystick button was stuck. That's why it wasn't doing anything. So this feels an awful lot like it's Attic Attack. This is a clone of Attic Attack. Which is no bad thing. I mean, Attic Attack's a good game, but let's not kid ourselves. This is Amstrad Attic Attack. I'm gonna have to open this joystick up and see what's going on because it really is sticking. Or maybe Saber Wolf. It could be. It could be like a Saber Wolf. But yeah, this is not bad. It works. It's decent enough. The joystick isn't helping, but this is Saber Wolf. I like the graphics. They're really cute. The tree with the big nose. This is nice. It should give us a hint. Rich, you're quite right. If they changed what I was firing, instead of red rock cider, like if I pick up an axe, we shoot an axe, that would be interesting. And I'm still going to call it red rock cider. It's not red. There are no rocks in it. I have nothing in my pocket, apparently. I'm just picking up stuff. And it's giving me scores. This guy with a huge red nose, it's really nicely done. And I'm actually liking this. It's pretty good. And it's fast. The Amstrad could throw graphics around quite nicely when it was done right, and this is done right. Yeah, Rich, you're quite right. It has the basis to be a good game. But then again, Sabre Wolf was a good game, and this has pretty much just ripped it off. You have been killed by the monsters of Grimble Castle. Okay. You have obtained one of today's 8 highest scores. Use left... No, I'm not going to put my thing in. That was fun. I like that. We'll probably come back to it as like a Christmas special or something. So, given that the joystick is sticking, I'm going to have to open that. I don't see why it's sticking. So, Jetpack Santa. This is going. I have a feeling this is going to be a Jet Set Willy clone. Now it's called Jetpack Santa. From Competing with the Amstrad. So, left, right, thrust, and fire. Help Santa to make his Xmas tree and collect all of the presents. This is going to be a jetpack clone, is it? Just a sec. Okay. What am I waiting for? Okay, we have a beeper tune of, yeah. It's Jetpack. Okay, space isn't working, so... Nothing's... How... Right, shift, not space. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was space, but it's shift. So, grab the bit of tree. This is actually pretty good. Again, it's a clone, but it's a decent clone. Get out the way. Why is everyone trying to stop Santa building a Christmas tree? Give me the computer. Give me the You. My goodness. Give me the tree. Give me the planting. The present. The plant? What am I talking about? This is actually not a bad game, you know. We could do a decent Christmas special with this this pack of games. Again, it's fairly fast paced, but again, the CPC was good when you didn't have to move screens around. When it's just small parts of the screen moving at once, the CPC is really good at it. It can throw around some graphics on a stable screen very nicely. It's when you have to move the whole thing and it has to use 16K just to hold the video memory that things become a problem. Chief 89 says gross. What's gross? What's wrong with this? It's just Jetpack. One of the best games on the spectrum. Yeah. You're right, Rich. Mode not. Good speed, but blocky graphics. Well, I don't mind. I'm one of those that actually kind of likes blocky and funky old style graphics, so I'm in my element today. Oh! One life! One life? How can we have just one life? The fire animation, as in, what is this guy spreading around there? He's spreading Christmas cheer. And that's all we're going to go into, because we don't want to sully Santa's reputation. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. This is good fun. So what else have we got on this disc? Because there's all kinds of weird stuff on it. Pull the cracker. Ooh, baby. Oh, matron. Please wait. Loading. Merry Christmas. Loading. So if Santa's right in the middle of that cracker, are we going to rip Santa in half? Oh my goodness, that would be a very violent game if we're ripping Santa in half. Oh. Alex looks as joystick waggler. Oh my goodness, I have... Right. Instructions. Tap the keys as fast as you can to snap the cracker. Whoever taps the fastest will win. The first to 5 wins the game. Player 1 is Z and X. Player 2 is left and right. Oh, so... Boom. And face. Press space. Easy peasy. Okay. What? Well, we're going to go for rock hard, aren't we? So we just press space. Get ready, go. We ripped Santa in half. This is a cruel game about torturing Santas. Press space. Get ready, go. I'm going to swap hands because apparently faces weren't winning far too often. Now we just have to wait for... What? Come on. Is this even a game? Basically, this is a keyboard destroyer. Face one again. Bottom one. Right, my right hand is dominant. That's what we're finding from this. I am at... Another go? No! Is this even a game? That is basically Daley Thompson's joystick breaker in Christmas form. Real Reedy says, speaking of Attic Attack, I just learnt that someone made a nice port of it for CPC. Excellent. I don't remember it coming out on CPC in the day. I do remember Saber Wolf and things like that came out. But I don't remember Attic Attack, so it'd be nice to see a CPC version. Oh, excuse me. That'll be nice. I keep getting flashes of new... The news has gone wild today. Oh. Right, they're all talking about using the 25th Amendment to get rid of Trump. So that'll be worth watching. Okay, this is going to be fun. Welcome to the Christmas Carol concert. Name as many carols as you can. Okay, this is going to be quite an interesting task for me because of 2 reasons. 1, I don't know any Christmas carols, and 2, I'm mostly deaf. So let's see what we can do here. That's why I sound funny, by the way, guys, if you ever wondered. Okay, right. So it wants us to name the carols, and now it's asking us which carol we want. Okay, Deck the Halls. I think I know that one. Oh! It's not asking us which one we want. I'm afraid the answer is O Como Como Manual. Well, okay. I'm going to say 3. The answer's the first Noel. I don't know! I don't know, guys. I don't know what these are. Correct. Okay. I remember this one was like a kind of Christmas hit in the 80s, wasn't it? The tune was good. Christian Ren Rejoice. I'm sure it was. Well, and it told me to wake up. You can bugger off. Ding dong, merrily on high. Excruciatingly bad. You guessed one correctly. Yeah. What am I? It didn't even give me a chance. It didn't give me a chance. Yeah. I'm not doing that again. Oh my goodness. Yes, Alex, you're right. Mike Oldfield, that was it. Wow, this was fun. Is there anything on the other side of this disc? Alright, we're going to get the same things again. No, there's nothing on the other side of this disc. Oh well. Okay, I'm happy now. Found a disc image of this disc. Excellent. Fantastic news, Real Reedy. Get yourself a game of... excruciatingly bad is a good assessment of that game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. Get yourself playing that... what was it? Crimble Castle. I think that was pretty good, that one. Definitely the standout classic of the set. Okay. What we have now is Soccer Stars. This is 3 football games. And you're going to love this. Microprose Soccer. Yeah, that's not bad. Emlyn Hughes. I've heard good things and bad things. Gaza 2. Gaza 2 is not a good game. It's also the one that didn't come out on the GX 4000. Pretty much from what I've heard. Simply because it got such bad reviews. It wasn't worth making the cartridges. Run Gaza. Not a bad digitized image there, to be honest. I think fair's fair. The music seems okay. Rich says, was there even a decent footy game on the CPC? Yes, CPC Soccer came out last year. Okay, A-Z-I-O and space. Right. Which one am I? Is the computer playing the computer? The computer is playing as both teams. The computer is playing as both of the teams and is playing itself. So essentially, we have accidentally started a demo. Options. Right. No, don't turn up the length of the match. What? We want, yeah, 4 minutes for the length of the match. Up and down. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong key. Right, we want to... Keyboard. No. Keyboard, right. Okay. A-Z-I-O. We're going to... Hi, Ginger Hippie, how are you doing? No, not 90 minutes. Yeah, no. Right, let's have a try this time. Well, clearly we're going to be Eggland. Okay. Which one am I? Right, I'm this one. Okay, so we're going this way. I think this is our goal. Now we're blue against white and I can hardly tell who's who. Oh my goodness. Give me the bloody ball back. Go. Kick. Can I hack? Can I hack them? Go on, go on, go. Yes, get in there. So it's their corner, which means that is the goal I'm going for. I shouldn't have to use a process of deduction to find out which bloody goal I'm going for. Did I win? Did I do it? Yes. Yes. No. I think I just own gold. That's not good. Hang on. Let's just see which direction they're running in. Yeah, I scored an own goal. Okay, that's not good news. Yeah, I think the computer is England. Yeah, I have a feeling that it might be. Player 1 versus England. Am I even on the screen at this point? Come on, give me the ball, you horrible machine. Let me play the game. Where are my guys? Yeah, I didn't own goal. Notice they are using line drawing for the pitch, hence nothing is round, like the edges of the 18-yard. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Give the ball to me. This is not exactly sensible soccer, is it? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a playable game of sorts, but it could have been a hell of a lot better. Why am I kicking the ball with such power when there's no one there? I should be passing two players who are essentially in place like FIFA does. Rather than faffing about there. Where even am I on the screen? Oh, there it is. I've got a map of the ball. Yeah, I need a map to show where I am on the pitch. Because the pitch is too big compared to the size of the people. This is... Oh my goodness. It's... G59 says, at least looks somewhat better even than the only football game I happen to have. I had five-a-side soccer. I think it was like Microprose or something. Five-a-side soccer. Was it Microprose or Mastertronic? I can't remember. Mad, I think it was. Something like that. And it was alright. Although the most fun we tended to have was lining up the characters on top of each other so that they disappeared. Because it wrote graphics to the screen using XOR instead of just adding them, which was fun. Because it meant that you could get graphical glitches. Hey, I managed to stop a goal as the goalkeeper. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it. You know what? This isn't as bad as people made out. I mean, it's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nowhere near as bad as the magazines made out. For the time, it's not exactly the greatest football game, but it's not bad. The people are too small compared to the pitch, but it does allow you for... Given the size difference, it does allow for a fair amount of action. So, I've played better, but I've played far worse. It would have been interesting to see how enhanced for the GX4000 in the Plus range this could have come out quite nicely. So it's a shame that we didn't get it on the GX4000. Although I could have done better than cyan versus white for the characters. Which is, yeah. I mean, red versus white would have been better than a light blue. Did I just kick and then start running? Okay, what's going on? I thought I was the goalkeeper there, but apparently not. And where did that blue guy from the top right come from? He wasn't there, because that was the corner. It's just generating people. Right, okay. That doesn't seem right. That's not as bad as I expected it to be. Guys, it's not that bad. RR exhort the sprites to keep the speed up. Yeah, why not? And you could head the ball from one side of the pitch into the opponent's net. Now that is super-powered football. Okay, I could have seen that work alright on the GX4000, to be honest with you. To be fair, it's not as bad as I expected it to be. Let's try Emlyn Hughes. Right, what we got here? Emlyn Hughes International Soccer. Arcade Programming and Artificial Intelligence by Graham Bleach. What the hell? Options, colors, game, displays. What the? Safe Spectrum? What the hell are we playing here? ASL League Week 1. Holland v England. Oh, please tell me I don't need to use them. Okay, we've got more realistic players. So we've got white with black trousers versus green and yellow with black trousers. So this might be anything. Rich says he was a neighbour of mine and he stopped signing anything when he was diagnosed with cancer. That's a that's a shame. Right, this is, oh dear. It's I don't even know which character I'm controlling at any time. It seems to be changing to whoever's nearest to the nearest to the ball at any one time, which once you notice what's going on, that's not bad. Give me control. Let me pass the ball. Wow, this is less responsive. Certainly less responsive. And it's like you were saying earlier on, Rich. It's mode 1, so it's slower. Yeah, because of course the computer is doing more with the memory and everything else. Throw the damn ball. Making me play with joystick is not a good thing because the joystick's not working very well. It's a cheater bug. It will just get fixed because it's a very sturdy joystick. But at the same time, I don't mind the sound effects though. They're pretty good. Now we're just standing in the middle of the pitch and kicking the ball at each other. This isn't football, it's passy. Give me the damn ball. Oh dear, this is, oh, no. Weird interface there. Real Readers has spent 90% of the time searching with my active player on any foot game on any system. Yeah, it can be a problem sometimes. Let's have a look on the other side. Because this one is run disk. We'll see what comes up. Hopefully it'll let me play on keyboard because that way we don't have to faff about with trying to get the joystick to work. Programmed by Smart Egg Software. Smart Egg, that sounds like a great name for a software company. Rich says it actually looks okay. They just should have spent more time on the gameplay and response and could have been decent. Yeah, you're absolutely right. A little bit of tweaking and that would have been an excellent football game. Wow, this doesn't seem to want to load. Can you guys hear that? This really doesn't seem to want to load. I'm going to save the drive by turning that off. Try that again after I shook it a bit. Sometimes that works with discs. A mode 1 loading screen isn't a good sign. Run disk. Let's see what happens. See what happens. This is by Sensible Software. So this is a precursor to Sensible Soccer. That is interesting. There's something wrong. It really can't. There's something wrong with the disc and it can't load it. That's a shame. Oh well. But yeah, microprocessor, that would have been interesting to see, since if it's Sensible Soccer, it's essentially like a precursor to what they would make, which was brilliant. So let's move on. Now we've got Cisco Heat. Now this could be quite good, or it could be quite bad. I believe the Commodore 64 version is atrocious. Then again, a lot of driving games on the Commodore were, which makes no sense to me. Because the Commodore could throw graphics around just as well as the Spectrum could. So, getting a good driving game shouldn't have been that bad, surely. Oh my goodness, that graphic is great. That looks really snazzy. Let's see how we go. Come on. You know you want to load. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Look at that. And see, again, like I was saying yesterday, when you see stuff like this, and then you see the Master System, what makes you want to move from something where you can get games for $1.99 to something where you get games for 25 quid? That's why the computers saved themselves. We didn't have an arcade, the same video game crash that America did. Right. Not a bad piece of music there either. Oh, please tell me I don't have to... Yep, I have to use joystick. And the joystick's not working. Guys. Proceed to Fisherman's Wharf. Code red. So I can use keyboard. I just have to press fire on the joystick and it gets started. Okay, this is responsive. It's interesting. Notice that the actual movement part of the screen is tiny compared to the full size of the screen. So they've carefully hidden the fact that they've essentially reduced the game screen to save memory and make it run faster. But I don't mind that. That scrolling is really well done. This is nice. I like this. I think I prefer Chase HQ still, but I like this. This is doing... Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Oh dear, oops. This is good. That is really well done. The scrolling is excellent. The background is nicely detailed, so it really does feel like you're going somewhere. Turn, 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 turn. Turn around the corner. Come on, come on, come on. You know you want to. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Come on, come on. Come on, get back round. Come on. Turn the corner. There we go. Speed up again because you can't accelerate and turn at the same time without going out of control. So it's like gently tapping the two keys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Come on. Let's see if we can get there. This is really nice. Decent music, bit repetitive, but decent enough. There's a sign in the middle of the road saying turn the other way. Whoops. Was I meant to... Oops. Right, okay, so I should have turned, but I was actually being distracted by the fact that there was a road sign in the middle of the road. I actually do like this. This is decent. This is good Amstrad graphics done right. Patrick says, this is getting a lot more love from you than other CPC is. Funny, AA gave a demo of this, then gave a poor rating in the next issue. To be honest with you, there's nothing wrong with this. It's a bit... Whoa! Oh, I almost got round him. It's a bit dull in terms of there's not much going on. All I'm doing is avoiding cars and driving. But then again, what do you expect from this? Have I got gears? Yes. Apparently, thank you, Alex. I do have gears. I probably should have moved into high gear earlier on. Then we could actually get some movement. Right now we're getting somewhere. So this feels to me an awful lot like what Outrun should have been. And then I would have adored Outrun. Rich says, I suspect they didn't keep redrawing the grass. Instead, they just changed the colour palette to give the impression of movement. That would be an excellent way of doing it. Out of time, press... This is a good game. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I don't see why people give it the bad reputation. The music's not the best, but it's there, and it works. The graphics, they look pretty good. It's responsive. There's good gameplay here. There is nothing wrong with this. This is a decent game. It's done well, looks good, plays well, nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Patrick, you've got good taste. If you liked it, it's good. That is what Outrun could have been. It's a shame it wasn't. So, yeah. And yeah, you're right, Rich. Likely they just swapped the colour palettes. But why not? It works. Run disk. See what's on here. Run disk or run disk 2. Okay. So it's Castle Master. If I run disk 2, does it give us the Castle Master 2? Wow, it's getting cold outside. I'm just going to put the little heater on. If you hear a whirring, buzzing sound in the background, it's because I've turned the heater on. Okay, do we want English, French, or German? I think it is. Deutsch? Yeah, Deutsch. Go for English. Select the character you wish to play and press return. Well, we're going to play as the princess. Not that it actually changes anything. Let's have a look around. Okay. Right, I've now got to try and remember what the keys are for 3D Construction Kit, a program that I have actually coded a game in and then I should know better. I press Control and move forward. Does that make it faster? No, it doesn't. So, right. No, press the... Right, fine. Let's just move forward. Fell in the water. Oh my goodness. I remember this being an awful lot better than it is. Oh my goodness, this is not as good as I remember. Run, select. Come on, select run. Select run. Yes. So that we can move a bit faster. Let's move around and go forward. Right, there's what we need to press to actually get in, isn't it? So let's fire. Yes. It's like, wow, the speed that drawbridge comes out. It's like, thunk, there you are. No real animation here. Wow, running goes really quick. And what's that over there? I don't remember seeing that. Is that a trough? What is that? What happens if I fire at this? Nothing. Okay, let's just leave it as it is. No, U-turn. Yeah, run round. And I remember this being a lot of fun. I actually adored playing this as a kid. But then again, I was always into 3D. I loved virtual reality. It's a rock you push when stronger, says Patrick. Fair enough. Never really got far into the game, but I adored playing it. It's one of those games that really made me want to make my own 3D games because it was so much fun. I mean, look at this. It has got atmosphere. Already I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Something in a lot more detail than there was in Dirk Headstrong, when we did a generic 3D environment. This has got a lot of stuff to it. This has atmosphere. It's really nice. Alex says, these 3D games like Castle Master Driller and Hard Drive are better played on an emulator sped up. To be honest with you, yeah, there is a fair amount of that. Because the slowness does kind of affect it. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. But even so, there's a lot of atmosphere to this game. I like it. I understand what people are saying, that it can be a bit iffy, but this is a good game. It's enhanced, really quite well enhanced, from a standard 3D construction kit. But it's good. Shouldn't I be able to do something with that? I thought you could press that. Why is... If you can't press it, what's the point? What's it there for? Who knows? Medieval swimming pool. Yeah. They did have them. I don't think they had diving boards. But they definitely had swimming pools. People actually bathed an awful lot more than we give them credit for with regards to a lot of things. The idea that you shouldn't bathe because it lets germs in actually came in fairly late. You've got to remember the Romans loved their baths and things like that, and a lot of that continued into the medieval era. What's this here? Is that a block of cheese? Shoot this, see what happens. Nothing happens. It's just there. Chief89, thanks for coming along. It's been great to see you. To be honest with you, we should probably move on from this because, let's face it, if we sit and play the whole thing, then we'll never get anything else done. Run disc 2 to see what happens. Will we get the crypt instead? Have a great evening, Chief. See you later. Retro Mickey 82 says, yeah, you enjoy them more, but as a kid I loved the 3D models. I thought it was the future. Yes. Okay, nothing's happening here, so who knows what's going on there. So is the crypt on the other side of the thing? See what happens with this. Really doesn't like that. Cancel and try CPM just in case. Nope, nothing. Oh well. It was worth a check. Right. Now here's the one that I never got on with because it's Total Eclipse and Total Eclipse 2. So essentially the same thing. We won't spend a huge amount of time because, well, you know, we've already, when you've seen one, you've seen them all. But we're going to have a try. This is an earlier one. This is an earlier version of the Freescape engine. So graphically it won't be as enhanced as Castle Master, but it should be quite fun. Right, press a key. So here we are. Gonna have a look around. Okay, and the keys are different again. Yeah, this is the standard Freescape keys setup this time, so let's go in here and have a look around. What's this? What's this big block? Haha! You can activate a door. Excellent. So this is more like what we were looking at in Dirk Headstrong. It's not a bad game, but it is an awful lot slower. Retro Mickey says, you see this everywhere in shops back in the day. Yes, yes you did. It was a big thing. Not sure what we're doing here, to be honest with you. Okay. So we're going over here. We've got no pounds according to the score at the top. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, yeah. Like I said, it's... well, it's an earlier game. You can see how they enhanced things and got an awful lot better with a lot of their stuff when it came to Castle Master. Oh, excuse me. If I remember correctly, it went Driller, Total Eclipse, then Castle Master with the sequels in between. And that's kind of how the enhancement goes, so it's not bad. Wow, this is certainly more enhanced, isn't it? Right, so the Sphinx jinx. It's the Sphinx is gone. Where is it gone? Nobody knows. Patrick says Driller, Darkside, Total Eclipse 2, Castle Master the Crypt, and 3D Construction Kit. Yes. Yes, that's how it is. You can see the enhancements and the changes as they go, and there's animation in this one. And it's mostly the same sort of style. I mean, it looks pretty similar. But yeah, this is not bad. It's not a bad game. It's just not as enhanced as Castle Master from later on. Touch to collect. Okay, let's go and touch it. If I press Control, do I move faster? Nope. What if I press R? What if I press Shift? Nope. We just have to keep walking. Just a mirage. Well, you can bugger off, game. I see your game here. That's... ooh. Naughty, naughty. So this isn't bad at all. Kinda like it. Move across and we'll go in here. Yeah, I don't remember the Egyptians using giant arrows that said down. But we'll give them that due. Right. Can I pick up that? Is that something that you do? Gold, gold, gold! Everyone's got a name for its location. That's pretty good. And of course, since we made our game Dirk Headstrong back in the day, we know how this works and how they've done all of this. So it's actually quite nice to see a game that's built by people who know what they're doing. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's a really nicely done game. Nice layout, good graphics, pretty responsive. For what it is, it's pretty good. So let's have a look at what else we've got. So we have Bonzo's Hack Pack. I'm going to put that to one side, because I don't think we need to have a look at that. And now, given that we've got 25 minutes left, we've got plenty of time to have some more fun. We have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Patrick says, I tried to use a solution in Amstrad Action to try and beat this one, and I failed. And I think Zypho later found out that it was wrong. Wrong in one place, but still, oh my goodness. How frustrating would that be? You're sitting there with the solution, and it doesn't get you it doesn't get you to the end. Bonzo's Super Meddler on that disc is mainly used to transfer games to disk, some of which are on those discs. Yeah, it's really good for that. Run disk. I think I've got a Bonzo utility on tape. So, which one do we want? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom or the Last Crusade? Let's go for Temple of Doom. That does not look like Indiana Jones on the title screen. possibly because it's digitized, very clearly digitized, and not in enough of the not enough resolution. Pause. S's pause 1 and 2 varies the colors, and M toggles the music. Oh, please. 9 kids held captive, Indy. Okay. Whip the thuggy. How? Right, I've got OP Q&A for the... Oh my goodness, you can have a range of atrocious colours. Let's play it in something that's not too eye-straining. What's fire? What's fire? What did I press? Fire. Oh! Alright, okay, now I've worked it out. It's okay. Right, so fire is actually the bar key. This music is terrible. I'll turn that down a bit. My goodness. Well, it's responsive, but it's... Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it's... Okay, how do we get them out? Well, clearly you don't whip the kids, because that's not working. Yeah, game over. I'm not entirely sure. Do we have to find keys or something? Right. Let's try that again. Where are we going? So the whip is responsive. The game is actually quite responsive. It's mode 1. And it's a small area on the screen that we're actually using. But it's not bad. Why did I... What? Why did I... You whip the locks. But I did that and it didn't work. Wow. Wow, you can't walk across those bridges. For goodness sake. What are they there for if you can't walk on them? Oh, you can walk on them. You just have to look like you're not walking on them. Oh, right. What? Hey guys, are we back? I'm not entirely sure. It seems to be still lagged on according to the screen. Are we back? It looks like we might be. So yeah. I think we're back. Okay, right. Looks like we're back. Sorry about that. Ops crashed. I've never seen that happen before. But Ops, the broadcasting software, it stopped working. So let's get back to Indiana Jones and the whipping of all the naughty bad dudes. This music is atrocious, by the way. But wow, don't worry about it. We're back. Oh, come on. You can't just slide tackle me like that. What are you doing? Wow, I can fall down there. Apparently I can... Wow, that is so bad. Climb down, climb down. Come on, come on, come on. 8 kids still held captive. What's that? Okay, that's a bit weird. Game over. Right, well that's not a... To be honest with you, that's not a bad game. We could do worse than that. So, let's keep going. What's on here? Run disk with a K. I'm getting used to typing disk with a C, but it was always K back in the day, wasn't it? Right, let's try Last Crusade. Do you think it'll be any better? Lucasfilm games. No, that's Back to the Future, isn't it? Okay, right, so we've got a bit different, so hopefully we'll stay alright with this one. Again, it's mode 1. It doesn't bode well. in terms of graphical quality. Hey, the music's better. Redefine the keys. Move right, move left, move down, move up, fire, pause game, and quit game. So, start game. So, let's see how this goes. If it's like the Nintendo one, it'll start on the, yeah, it starts on top of the train. Alex says this game frustrated him so much when he was young. Okay, so we're getting a large graphics and yeah, almost dead already. I just jumped straight into something that I probably shouldn't have. Wow, he doesn't jump very well, does he? It's a bit slow. Nice chunky graphics, but give me the whip. It's oh, I just got shot. Oh, okay. Let's see how this goes. So, can't go that way. But can I jump? No. Oh, for goodness sake. Grab onto that. No, don't jump! Oh, we've lost all our life again. There's a dude who appears to be doing squats. We'll leave him to do his exercises. Let's climb down here and see where we get to. So. Yeah, not sure what the point of that was. Now we've got a whip. Can we whip up? No, we can't. We can only whip left and right. Wow! Just walking into him killed us. So, that's nice. I suppose we're supposed to be picking up those things that are in red over there. On the... Where's my mouse? On the right hand side of the screen there. I suppose we're picking them up if we can find them. So, right, we got onto the rope this time. This isn't a bad game, to be honest with you. The animation, it's limited, but it's there. It's not bad. I'm kind of... Oh, that is cruel. That is cruel. That was naughty and not nice at all. Apparently, yeah, we have limited use of our whip. Now we have 5 whips. Oh, now I see it. Now I see. Whoa! Shot in the back while we were jumping very slowly through the air as if we were on the moon. Jump. Oh, hang on. Pause the game. Pause the game. Okay, so pause doesn't work. Right. Give me 1 second, because clearly there's something wrong with the SCART cable. This is what happens when your SCART cable goes weird. There we are. It's just a slightly loose connection on the SCART system. So, but that, again, we're using real, genuine hardware, so we have real, genuine problems. Every single time I walk into that falling thing. Not sure if people remember the scene. And the guy doing squats looked like Joey and Friends when he put on all the Chandler's clothes. Yes, the one where no one's ready. This is totally not the opposite of stealing someone's underwear. I'm not. Yeah, I remember that one. I'm not going commando in another man's fatigues. Why did I jump? Right, so to get the torch, we have to go up. Which means... Oh, come on, we've got all this way without problems, so why are we getting problems now? Okay, so that didn't work. Right, it's not a bad game, but it's not brilliant. Yeah, so, yeah, that's not bad. What else we got? Oh, guys. With 10 minutes left, I think we may have a winner here. Heroes of the Lance. Who remembers Heroes of the Lance? What the hell is that? That looks like an awful lot of copy protection on the disc, perhaps. This is good music. I think we've got a winner here. Oh, yeah. I like that. That was good. Heroes of the Lance. Press any key to continue. Decent enough font there. Gold Moon. A human cleric, daughter of the Quayshu's chieftain. She is betrothed to Riverwind. Gold Moon carries the blue crystal staff. Its full power is as yet unknown, but only available to her. How do they know? If they don't know the full powers, how can they tell that it's only available to her? Sturm, the son of a knight of Solamnia, Sturm Brightblade, is a human fighter with a really stupid name. Taught his wilderness skills by Flint, he is bound by his code of honor to disdain ranged weapons as cowardly, fighting with his two-handed sword in close combat. Caramon, trained as a warrior, Caramon Major gained the experience to make him a mighty warrior by his travels with Flint and Tanis. Armed with spear and longsword, he is a valued member of the Companions. Raistlin, the brother of Caramon, his incredible talent for magic led him to become the youngest mage ever to pass the test, which confirmed his abilities but left him a physical wreck. Well, that's useful, isn't it? During this ordeal, he acquired the Staff of Magus. How many more of these dudes are there? Come on. Tasselhoff. Tasselhoff. Did she come from Baywatch? What is the charisma for the character Raistlin? Rich Simpson says, Saboteur was a decent game written by Clive Townsend. Yeah, that's a name I recognise. He did a fair amount of stuff, didn't he? Patrick says, remember a big deal being made about this one. What is the character for the charisma for the character? I don't know, 12? Incorrect answer, game halted. Great, we need the manual. Okay, well that's a shame, but my goodness, that is a funny looking system there. Right. Okay, so we can't really do much with the game there because we need the manual, but never mind. We'll find the manual online, no doubt. We're going to finish with a really... Yeah, Alex, you're right. Nice palette there where it was all just... Oh my goodness. All just red. Now we're going to finish with a classic. And I think you'll all agree this one's a classic, which is why I haven't shown you where it is. There we go. We're going to finish with one of the best games. I adored this game as a kid. Never any good at it. Could hardly ever get past the point where you have to shoot the rapist. But what a line for a game that was basically marketed for... Define keys. Right. Left. Down. Up. Fire. Hold. Command.com. Load BIOS. RAM check. System set. Prime directives. Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Oh, it's actually speaking. Nice! Let's get into it. What an amazing looking game. You only get a certain amount of bullets though, don't you? So you've got to be quite careful with this stuff. Always loved this game. Again, it shows off the CPC to great effect. You're essentially not moving much because you are stuck in the middle of the screen and the rest of the game moves around you. But it's done so well that unless you're looking for stuff like that, you don't notice. There we are. We served justice by shooting that dude in the back. Love it. Brilliant. Oh. So many memories. Fantastic. Love this game so much. Great music. Brilliant movement. Looks fantastic. Plays so well. It's smooth. It's responsive. One of the best. One of the CPC's best. Absolutely amazing game. I'm almost dead here. Yeah, Patrick, you're right. Why didn't they send a review copy? They sent a review copy of everything else. Attack in progress. Rescue the woman. Right, this is the point where you have to be very careful because you can't shoot the rapist very easily, and you can't do what the film did, which I always tried as a kid to try and shoot the rapist through her dress. You can't do that on this. Oh, I accidentally shot her. Oh well. It's not like she's real. Got him there. Yeah. Come on. No, don't stop shooting the woman. Although I've noticed that every time I shoot the woman, I get hurt. This is difficult. Oh, I almost had him there. Yes, got him. Got him. On patrol, armed criminals at large. It immediately starts the game with a guy shooting straight down at you, mind. Cheating, like a cheater, cheating. Give me some more guns, yes. Shoot the chainsaw. The chainsaw guy is hilarious, to be honest with you. Because he just walks up to you, smacks you with a chainsaw, and then walks off again like, my job here is done. Ah, I'm dead. Ah, I love this game. Fire! Fire! Do it, yes. Shoot the chainsaw guy. Wow, he takes a few hits there, doesn't he? They just keep coming. Every time. Why can't I do it? Why? Every single time I get hit with those bikes and I can't shoot. Do I have to shoot the bikes rather than the person? Is that how it works? That's worth a try, isn't it? Keyboard. We need to hear that sound again. It's so annoying. the blip 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 is so much louder than the speech. So if you want to hear the speech, you have to get deafened by the other sounds. Yay! Punch the chainsaw dude in the face. That'll teach him to be not me. The music is great. Do-do, do-do. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see what I mean? Just like comes over, hits you with this weird sparkling bread, and then walks away. I love it when you shoot a guy in the window and there's another guy behind. It's like, how many dudes are in that window? Wow, it's loud. I don't want to lose what's left of my hearing, so I'm going to turn that down a bit. Retro Mickey says, the C64 and Game Boy Robocop's are my favourite soundtracks ever, but this is good. Yes. I'll have to, once I get, I'm going to get an SD to, what is it, SD to IEC or something like that for the Commodore 64 that I've got here. So that we can try out some of those games. So we're going to have a decent gaming session with that as well. I typed in a game from one of those old Osborne books last night for the Commodore just to try it out. And that was an experience. I still can't work out how to press delete on the Commodore 64, by the way. I'm going to have to find a manual online. So every time I made a mistake, I had to type the entire line in again. Which is interesting practice. See what I mean? There's one guy falls out the window. Instantly, there's another guy there. It's like, how many guys are in that window? Get away, bread dudes. Oh! I love this game so much. It's a great one to finish on. Oh, thank you so much, Patrick, for sending this over on disc. I have the Hit Squad budget release. I saved up and sent away to Hit Squad personally for it. Got my dad to write a check for me, so... And then they sent it in the post, and I don't think that's what the advert was for. Just more to tell you that it was out there. But it was nice that they actually sent it to me. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't pay postage for it. But yeah, I was very happy with that. Good game. Yeah, jump kicking Robocop is a bit optimistic. Why are my feet hurt? Because you tried to kick a metal guy. But it seems to work for them. Oh, that game is so good. I love it. Oh. Robocop. Love it. Excellent. So, guys, that's pretty much it. Patrick says, pity Robocop 3 never came out in the Amstrad. Given that it was, well... Given that it was so near the end of the CPC's life by that point, wasn't it? I'm not going to say anything bad about them for choosing not to, but I can understand why, you know? Just one of those things. But yeah, Robocop, such a good game. An excellent one to finish on, I think. And this has been great fun, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Tomorrow, we've got... Give me 1 second. We've still got a stack of games. And that's not the lot, because I can reach for some more. We've got a fair amount of others, and... Let me just put them back into the thing. Oh, so I don't lose them and they don't break. Some of them are even in big boxes. We have a couple of big box titles that I haven't even shown you yet. So tune in tomorrow, guys, if you're at home, because we will be able to see. We'll be able to see what's going on and what's what. Rich Stevenson says it would be good to get a list of games before each show. Alright, Rich, tell you what, I will compile now the list of games for tomorrow's show, and I'll put it into the live stream description where I put up the next stream. So there you go. Give it a look. Give me about an hour, and let's see what I've got. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. 4 o'clock tomorrow, we're gonna have another bit of Amstrad CPC fun. It's been great to chat with you. It really has. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a great stream from my point of view. I've loved that. So I will see you guys later on. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you later. Bye.